got 16 kills and 14 kills. That is just PB. That is so many kills as we see the Samsung Galaxy Note 9 coming down from the airplane. And here we go. Game number 2 of day 2.
Following on DOUYU, and again, with comfort, and it's going to come down to the first rotations to see what people do.
But check this out. Arab Madness is going to go ahead and try to challenge their BRK on
No,
Venice.
they're peeling off. Did you see that? Arab Madness saw BRK landing there as if it were some sort of surprise at this point, and they peeled off.
Hot Jukes and the Wildcard team coming very close by. We know they're
Ahead of them already doing their thing.
This is definitely going to be interesting here by Terror. Something that we pointed out yesterday is that they don't like being so aggressive. Even though when they are aggressive, it works out for them. I wonder if they're going to go ahead and change that a little bit just in the previous match. As
It's another thing in competitive tournament play. Looks like Terry is going to go to the west side of Northern Georgia Pole, and they're going to split through a squad that is already looting up and crash their car.
Terror being aggressive.
GT appears to know that they are there, and they are starting to kind of shade towards one side to potentially squad up for a fight. And they're being cautious. They seem to be aware of someone's presence inside the compound.
Up close and personal, so it could be to his advantage there, PB.
It's looking interesting right now for JCC. He has called out that there are people there. He's heard the footsteps, backed off a little bit, and it looks like just now they're going to announce their presence. Just as lobbing grenades into the warehouse, and Illuminate right now caught with one player out. But he has grabbed a Jeep, and he has headed off back to safety of his squad, who's got a smoke waiting for him.
He grabbed that UAC and got out of there as soon. A Mini 14, as we've seen it, a great gun. We saw a lot of it actually on the NA finals by Beowulf currently not being here, but other players as well. There you go, the Terror
And he
squad
gets
takes
knocked.
one
That's a
down.
huge kill from Anon right there. Can he take advantage? That guy is separated from his squad, so there is an opportunity here for them to go get an early finish on one of the GT DOUYU
If he
squads.
decides to, this is what we're talking about. They're being too timid at this point. He is by himself. He needs to go ahead and try to push the action. This is huge for them.
At this point, we've had quite a delay. They've rotated all the way from the other side of the city. And, well, we'll have to wait and see what's going on. He's looking both ways before he crosses the street. It appears to be clear, heading across now at this point. Akon and Ed from the side just runs right through him. So again, just being outclassed right now by the Chinese squad. GT DOUYU just showing their superiority here.
And definitely outclassed, right? You want to be aggressive, but you also don't want to run out in the open like that. If you can, maybe throw a smoke or try to find a different angle, try to find some cover. If he would have maybe rushed a little bit sooner, he might have been able to go ahead and get that finish because GT Ed was not ready for that engagement.
Those players were not there.
He wasn't on top of that building. He wasn't going to get a shot
by the car, and the car went over with one player.
GANKSTARS, when they come out, and look at this. GT God taking people down left and right with that UMP. That man has a 4 times on it, and we saw it early, and boy, is this gun accurate.
That's really impressive stuff here. Sixth God getting avenged from his own knock here. He is not really going to want to put up with it. And look at this is the aggressive play we're talking about.
This is what we want to
have a knock, and you see immediately the squad snaps to it. They know they've got him on the ropes. Grenades come in. The vehicle rolls in. Their squad mates come in. You see him enter the house. Sixth God going into frag. And as you can see, he's cleared the first floor. He peeks the second floor. Nobody there.
GT DOUYU knows they have him hurt, and they're going to go ahead and try to push the action. They're just going to keep on moving. They have pretty much 2 players down. They need to go ahead and get one more. And look at this. Great play by the Terror squad as he gets in the car and gets out of there. That is maybe one of the best plays that I have seen by the team from India.
It's gonna keep him alive for a little bit longer as a squad, but unfortunately his teammates are left hung out to dry. Amit decides to take things into his own hands. Torpedo gets finished, and unfortunately for the Terror squad, they are left with 1 member left.
And as we see that beautiful replay there, brought to you by Samsung Galaxy Note 9, just destroying people with that UMP in the 4 time. One of the guns that I'm starting to see.
Made aware of it, he's gonna roll over. Sam with the 6 times here. Watch Sam spray if he does find somebody to connect with.
And if you can, we know that man's got some accuracy, but he has to be careful as BTR might be aware now that they're in there, so they might go ahead and be worried that they're going to go ahead and push. Now, interesting place here by Cloud9. They do have the cars inside. That's definitely going to go ahead and work to their advantage, right? And look at this, GANKSTARS. We actually seen them there before. We've seen that play from them. They like to go ahead and go into that little dip.
Yeah, they like that berm, but they are in range right now.
I'm going to go ahead and push it. They know they got a player down, ladies and gentlemen. Evos knows they have GANKSTARS hurting, and look at this push here by Evos.
Look at the split. This is brilliant. Evos on the offensive here. Look at the angles.
The angles in the GANKSTARS starting to realize that they're starting to get flanked. They're gonna go ahead and jump on the cars. Is Sute gonna be able to go ahead and get out of there as the Evos Bull Shark is getting shot by other GANKSTARS teammates? Interesting plays here as Evos with that beautiful flank, but luckily there for GANKSTARS, they realize that they're in a bad spot and they push out.
Very well played by both squads there. Evos really at another level as far as their accuracy is concerned. GANKSTARS not used to that type of opposition. When they take that spot in North America, that's something that they're able to hold. They're able to knock people down. Evos able to easily pick up the knock immediately. What you saw, which we haven't seen from a lot of the teams in this tournament, is immediate aggression. As soon as they picked up the knock, they went for it. They pushed GANKSTARS out of the spot. GANKSTARS realizing they were in trouble, immediately hopped in the vehicles and see you later.
Evos just being so aggressive. We have never seen that before. And look at
this.
They
lost their
Evos
compound.
Now gonna go up against
Look
CPT.
at this.
CPT controlling that building. Can they go ahead and just win this before CPT hand jumps in? Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. CPT going inside the building. We got Evos outside. Evos JC gets knocked down by CPT. He's gonna go ahead and get finished, but CPT gets knocked down from behind. Bull Shark with those accurate shots. He gets knocked down from behind as well as CPT hand.
What a flank from Han. On the flank, Han takes out X as well. Evos is on the rope. Ernie is down to him. And Ernie goes down. This is brilliant play from CPT. They stole the compound. Extreme awareness, seeing the Evos had left it to go take on the GANKSTARS, and that aggressive move cost him. Check this out. C9 comes into the scene as well, trying to take advantage of a weakened CPT team.
And this is the perfect time right here. They need to go ahead and push. They had 2 players down. They only have 1 player down right now. You see Coda starting to get some shots. That man's got the AKM. Sam being able to go ahead and take another player down there from CPT. Great, wonderful plays here by Cloud9 as he knocks another player down. Cloud9 trying to take control of this compound. Kodo, actually, I believe
Carnage goes down.
Take it down. Ladies and gentlemen, can he clutch this kill?
Cloud9
takes out CPT.
Takes the compound. They said no way. CPT takes the compound from Evos. Cloud9 takes it from CPT. Who's next? Who's going to come flying into the next car? Is it Illuminate? We'll have to wait and see.
If you are not standing out of your seat right now at home or celebrating, my gosh, that is some of the most intense action back and forth I have seen ever.
And here it is, still under fire. Illuminate indeed does show up, and C9 in trouble. Their tires being flattened right now. They have nowhere to go. They are stuck at this point, and remember, they are a man down as they lost Rolex a little bit earlier to the grenade.
They are, and I believe they're actually 2 men down now with Kodo being up, and I believe it might have been Carnage as well. So actually, Kodo is the only one left from C9 there. Pretty much all the teams are currently inside in the Divine Mansion. Galaxy being here, trying to take control of Mansion, but they gotta watch out because they do have Torty nearby.
Torty outside the compound here, looting up a house from a distance. That's one of them, the shining weapons today. Pyra's been rocking it. June's been rocking it. We've seen some really solid UMP play from all players today.
And that's something I love seeing about LHW. They pretty much, as soon as the zone moves, they say, all right, everybody, roll up. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. We do not want to stay here whatsoever. Let's start getting our positioning in. Let's start making sure we take over a certain compound. That way we don't have to worry about moving in late once the circle starts pushing.
And you see Kato out in the middle of nowhere, just chilling, hanging out. Buying some time. He's trying to finish higher than 18. He's made his way to 17 at this point.
Not only him, but also Amit.
Yeah.
Amit, one of the players that we saw earlier. Oh! LHW, LCD, the disrespect once again. Go hits and runs over somebody. He's not even going to try to finish him up. He's just letting him know, watch out. Don't stay out for too long.
That's right. LHW prioritizing position over fragging at this point, given their position in the tournament. But oh my goodness, we got some return fire coming. Nanitu finishing off somebody with the M16 after a nice little snipe.
Building right here. He notices the car. He knows what's happening here. I wonder if he's going to go ahead and try to blow out those tires so they don't get away, or just wait patiently so that he doesn't give out his position.
You know, that's one thing I figured out about the use for that armored UAZ. It's a little bit heavier. So when you run over people out in the open field, it hurts more. That's what I think the use. Oh, can they get out of dodge? Let's see. They're going to be going right to Yasnaya, where guess who is waiting for them?
LHW, HYRO, everybody, HYRO. I'm pretty sure they want to go and get some kills as he is able to go and take out Galaxy. Look at him go. He knows that there's more coming. He wants to go ahead and get that finish. Here comes the smokes from the Galaxy team. I wonder if they're going to go ahead and try to push that, or if he's going to go ahead and throw that grenade, which he throws the grenade, but he throws it inside.
Wow, that was awfully close. He blew a huge chance there, but he's able to get the finish after all. Holy cow, he almost blew himself up. That was not the intention. Man, he made that a little bit more difficult than it needed to be.
It did, but in a way, it kind of turned out working for him as he was able to go ahead and rotate to a different window and get the kill that he solely needed, as HYRO currently has 2 players left. And look at this, the Japanese team, I want to go ahead and see what they can do. They didn't have such a great showing on day number 1. Can they go ahead and come out and just get some more kills and get even a better placing?
RRQ just knocked Hot Jukes from WILDCARD, so they're engaged somewhere. Majed just went down to the play zone, it looks like. Ooh, RRQ getting knocked. WILDCARD firing back. Seagut getting the knock there.
Seagut, we know he's a good player. We know that what he can do up close and personal. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the circle has moved. LLUMINATE is going to have to move. HYRO is going to have to move. Galaxy is going to have to move. All these teams that we're currently seeing on your screen are going to have to move. And they need to go ahead and do it as soon as possible because they got 1 minute left before the circle starts moving in. And look at this. LLUMINATE is starting to take out people there. Did I see somebody from Full Send being able to go ahead and take down somebody from LLUMINATE? LLUMINATE clears out Full Send. Lucifer being able to get some kills as well. Siga gets taken down by Illuminate. And look at this angle that RRQ is trying to get here on GANKSTARS, as GANKSTARS is taking over that little sniper tower.
Trying to keep track of what's happening in the kill feed, it's really, really difficult because you'll see 2 squads fighting each other and then all of a sudden a 3rd squad knocking somebody the same one, and then a 4th squad. Everybody seems to be fighting everybody here on rotation. Looks
so
like
much action. And
Illuminate chasing RRQ right now after taking out WILDCARD.
WILDCARD just currently in a bad position here as they are going to go ahead and start being surrounded, and they're not going to be able to get that much cover, but RRQ does notice a player laying down. He takes those shots there, and he's going to go ahead and make sure he finishes them with that mini 14 and that 6 tap that
he sees so much
love. He backs, he says, you know what, let me go, I'm not going to go ahead and finish you off yet. He's not standing up, he's just staying there. He's able to
Amit just got a kill as well, taking out Nanatu from Japan.
Amit definitely putting up the firepower there for the terrorist squad, as Outsiders getting caught out once again. He is known to overextend a little bit. Outsider needs to back up a little bit more, because if not, he's going to go ahead and get picked apart here as RRQ has his eyesight straight on him. And ladies and gentlemen, he wasn't able to find any cover, as we're seeing LLUMINATE take out somebody from GANKSTARS as well.
RRQ really, really impressive there with that mini 14. G9 just not missing very many shots at all. Knocking 3 different teams there. That was really, really impressive.
And interesting stuff by Amit. Amit is now starting to push towards the zone, and RRQ Senior with the clutch that we saw from yesterday.
Another kill from RRQ G9. Great work with that mini.
Sitting at 8 kills, PB, and there's still 24 people left, ladies and gentlemen. So they can definitely go ahead and start racking up the kills here, something that they are known for. And look at this, GANKSTARS.
Look at the position of
actually
GANKSTARS.
Looking interesting here.
They are in the middle of this zone for now, but we do have a new zone developing, and nothing is currently inside of it. Kind of interesting.
The longest kill distance here is by RRQ G9 with 267 meters. Is he going to be able to go ahead and continue that trend, though? Because now DOUYU has spotted them, and DOUYU needs to go ahead and get this finish if they want to go ahead and move up on the leaderboard. They want to go ahead and just clear out RRQ. This is what they want, and they do just die. They do just that with the M4.
They've got a little bit of time, though, before the zone does collapse, but they're in a problematic spot right now. GANKSTARS trying to move their way in, using their smokes to their advantage. EverFury's going to get knocked here. EverFury goes down to 6 God. Smoke just a little bit late. He's able to get popped there. Trying to grab some cover. He's found him. Can he connect for the win?
He's still shooting him even though he's through his smoke. You gotta go ahead and move around. LLUMINATE currently trying to control this compound, as DOUYU is pretty much fighting off GANKSTARS and also RRQ.
Look at this, Arab Madness making an appearance here in the top 7. King is still alive, as well as the rest of his squad over to the side here.
Ooh, Aaron Manis gets taken down there by LLUMINATE, and more than likely he's not going to be able to get picked up because the zone is now starting to move up. Aaron Manis King with the DP28 starting to push up as well. LLUMINATE is going to go ahead and have to sacrifice some players here as this zone is coming in. DOUYU is going to go ahead and come up as well. Is he going to be able to go ahead and get out of that zone? Aaron Manis goes down to DOUYU.
Again, DOUYU with the superior positioning in every final zone so far. LLUMINATE again Doesn't get the final circle, looking strong all game, but unable to get into the final zone. Ace goes down. They're down to one more member. It looks like Zen is trying to get his way in. He does do so, healing up at this point, but they are in a load of trouble.
GANKSTARS Angry gets taken out there by the Japanese team. Look at Fire waiting patiently by himself inside the smoke area. And the Japanese team looking very strong here as they are actually trying to secure their highest placing so far in the tournament.
Japan looking really good right now. Couple of members left. One of them is knocked, though, at this point. Again, 6 teams left, but only 13 alive, so not much more than 2 per team at this point. A lot of individuals crawling around, and you've got Illuminate here with 2 to their name. JCZ and Maroon 5 trying to clutch it out for him.
DOUYU getting taken out by DOUYU. RRQ seeing that, and they're also start shooting at them. There you go. There goes some players there from DOUYU. Is DOUYU gonna go ahead and push the action a little bit here as they're getting bombed?
Huge grenade there. Nice work from Zen. DOUYU ending the game for their counterparts there. They will be moving on, and that is huge for them as they're trying to put some distance between them and DOUYU in the
They
standings.
are, and look at that. Beautiful shot there by RRQ Sung as he was able to go ahead and get some knocks. And DOUYU Ace, is he going to be able to get out of there? Barely with 5 HP. He's going to go ahead and be able to go ahead and take out somebody. Illuminate Maroon 5.
Ace goes down. Pyra getting a kill there on Illuminate JCZ. Pyra is really, really trying to clutch this. Look at this. Gets the finish. Nice job. He's gotten himself into the top 3.
Pyra, finally the North American team being able to go into the top 3. Can Pyra go ahead and just secure another top 2 spot? RRQ still looking dominant. They're looking for that 4th win in a row. They do have 3 members left. They're going up against the Japanese team in Pyra, which is by himself.
Interesting tactics here from RRQ. They're very, very split, which could prove a little bit interesting. We've got ourselves GANKSTARS hanging out in the smoke right now. And they seem to know that. Grenades coming in. He's in the blue zone, trying to outlast, trying to med. Japan with 2 members left, really trying to figure out what's going on. Look at this, RRQ. He's got the kill.
Just waiting patiently.
Pyra goes down.
Go ahead and push the action. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. RRQ sees him, and he goes in and finishes him.
4 in a row.
4 in a row, ladies and gentlemen. RRQ is showing us what